Hey guys, this is Chris, strat-o-matic Delaware, and I thought I would do a short video showing some base stealing stuff for the APBA baseball game. APBA, don't hate me. I grew up saying APBA. I'm going to say it that way. Sorry, APBA, but that's just the way it is here in Stratland. Strat-o-matic Delaware. Guys, this is Chris. And I also have come up with a couple of homebrew rules and a chart that I think you guys are really going to like and dig, and it's something that I would be willing to offer to share on Google Drive with anybody who thought they might be able to use it just for basic. So without any further ado, looky, steal allowance chart. Let me put it down here so you can really see it. See that? Got the stealing chance table over here, stealing allowance chart. We've got the stealing allowance letters on this side and situations. Runner first stealing, second stealing, third stealing home. A couple of notes and a house rule. How to steal, the steps to take. I don't have double steals or triple steals on here. I'll get around to that at some point, I'm sure. But I just wanted to add stealing into my games, and this is an easy way to do it, rather than relying on the 11 roll where the batter is going to steal the base on the next pitch and you assign a strike or a ball to the batter. I wanted to have a little bit of choice in it. And then definitions of a couple of things. So we'll go ahead and do this here video demonstrating stealing. And then we will have had stealing demonstrated by using my chart. So first of all, you need to know how to decipher some of the master grade symbols on the tops of the cards. We are going to look first. You're going to need to have the stealing allowance letter and stealing success number for your base stealer. Take Jock Peterson here. If I can get it to focus on Jock. There we go. Upper left, top line on the left. ST, D is in Delta, 2, 3. So that is his stealing allowance letter, which is D, and his stealing success number, which is 2, 3. Okay? So we'll put Jock right over there where we can actually see him in the video. So he's standing on first base. All right, we'll say he's standing on first. Who's on first? Jock Peterson's on first. Next, you're going to need to have your pitcher's MF rating. Dirty minds, go away, please. It stands for move to first. Top row, almost all the way over on the right, you will see MF plus 3 for Clayton Kershaw. That is move to first plus 3. That number can range anywhere from plus 3 to minus 3. So we'll put Clayton Kershaw there. That's his move to first number. And as far as stealing, your stealing allowance number can be A, B, C, D, E, F, G, R, or N. And your stealing safe number can be anywhere from 1 to 36. The higher the number, the better, and I'll show you why that is later. The third thing you're going to need to determine stealing is your catcher's arm. Top row, all the way on the right, TH plus 1. This number can range for anywhere from plus 6 to minus 4. The higher the number, the better the arm. The lower the number, the worse the arm. So we'll put Yasmani Grandal. Let's move Clayton up here so that way we can see everybody here. Okay, so this is how you do it. And I've got on this chart the steps to take. How to steal master game. Step 1, determine steal allowance letter and steal success number without recreating the 1989 World Series and having the earthquake, even though the Dodgers weren't there. Okay, so in this instance, Jock Peterson is STD23. So his steal allowance chart is D. His safe number is 23. Okay. Second, according to SAL, base runner must be eligible to use the steal allowance table. Now, the steal allowance chart here, for a runner on first stealing second, this is when they are allowed to do it. An A allowance letter anytime. A D allowance letter only with 1 or 2 outs, anywhere from 1 run behind to 1 run ahead at any point in the game. Sometimes there are inning restrictions, 7th inning or later, 9th or later, 6th or later. But if it says any time, then any time of the game they can do it as long as they meet the other criteria. Like say a B letter, only with 0 or 1 outs, anywhere from 1 run behind to any number of runs ahead, and any time during the game. So it gives you the situations where they can do it. So we have determined D23 right there. We will presume that he is on first base. It's 1 out, tie score, bottom of the second. Okay, so that makes him eligible. So it's 1 or 2 outs, tie score, anywhere from -1 to +1 at any time during the game. And actually, there's a second condition there. Any time during the game, any number of outs, 7th inning or later, as long as it's no more than 1 run behind. So sometimes there are double instances where they can do it. And I've got all that on the chart. It's in the back of the master grade book, but if you want to play the basic game and you don't want to have 2 books out, chart, works. So we have determined the steal allowance letter and the steal success number. We have made sure the runner is eligible. It's tie score, 1 out, bottom of the second. If eligible, then modify the steal safe number with both the opposing pitcher's move to first number and the catcher's arm strength, which is the TH number. So, how do we do that? Pitcher's move to first, right down here. If his move to first is +3, you take -3 from the safe number. +2, -2. +1, take -1 from the safe number. +0, no change. And then if it's -1, you're adding 1 to the safe number. -2, you're adding 2 to the safe number. It's reciprocal, laid out right there. And then the catcher's arm, if the throwing arm is +6, you're taking 6 from the safe number. If it's +3, you're taking 3. If it's -2, you're adding 2. If it's -4, you're adding 4. Reciprocal again. So we have a safe number of 23. Kershaw's move to first number is +3, so we're taking 3 from the safe number, which is now 20. Grandal's arm is a +1, so we are taking 1 from the safe number, which is now 19. Then we roll the dice. 21. Laid this out just like it is on the cards. So 2, 1 is 7. Roll the 2d6, combine them to get the stealing chance from the stealing table. If the stealing chance is greater than the runner's safe number, he is out. If it's the same or less, he is safe. His safe number was 19, he rolled a 7, he stole successfully. Since it's now 19, let's say he rolled a 63, and that's 33, he's out. If you are stealing third, the safe number is automatically deducted, and you deduct 5 from it. You deduct 2 more for a left-handed batter because there is no obstruction going to third. Modify the safe number with the catcher's throwing arm only, not the pitcher's move to first, because he's not moving to first. If you're stealing home, you are deducting 15 from the safe number. If there's a runner on first, you deduct only 13 because there's a chance the runner might go, and make no further modifications to the safe number in any way. Again, I've got move to first here, I've got catcher's arm here, I've got a couple of house rules that I'm going to mess around with, just for starters. House rule: if runner is not allowed in the steal allowance chart, they may try to steal. If they're stealing second, you take an extra 4 off the safe number. If they're stealing third, you take an extra 8. If they're stealing home, you take an extra 12. So anyone can try to steal home. You're taking 15 off. No runner on first, just a runner on third. You're taking 15 off. If he's not allowed to do it, you're taking another 12. So that's 27 off their safe number. So say Peterson's trying to steal home. D, only with 2 outs, and only if 1 run down or tied, 5th inning or later. So let's say 2 outs, tie score in the bottom of the 4th. His safe is 23. So you're taking 27 away from that. You can't go negative, so I'm going to say you stop at 1. He's basically getting a luck die. So he would have to roll 1-1 in order to make it. Better base stealers are probably, if they're allowed to, they're not losing the 12. They're getting a higher safe number to begin with. So, you know, just a house rule there. Another house rule I decided to put in here was for pickoffs. If a pickoff is a result of an at-bat in the book, then proceed as follows. Runner safe number is modified as above with pitchers move to first times 2 the modification. Example, safe number is 23 and a pickoff is called for in the book and the move to first is +3. You multiply that, that's 6. So now you are taking 6. New safe number is 17. So he's got to roll 17 or less to get back safely. If he rolls 18 or more, he's picked off. So that's another thing. So that way it's not an automatic pickoff and it's not an automatic steal. It adds a little bit more choice and strategy into the game. And again, I have done this chart. If anybody would like to be able to print this chart off, I can make it available. I can share it with you on Google Drive, view only. You can do whatever you like to with it. You can add it to your drive, and if you add it to your drive, you may be able to modify it. It just won't modify mine. I'm not sure how that works. I've never tried to do that before. But anyway, anybody who wants to, I can share it with you view only. Comment down in the comments below if you would like to do that. Seems like it would be a nice little addition to the game. I haven't tried it yet. I spent the last 2 hours coming up with the table and everything, so haven't got a chance to play test it yet, but everything, pretty much everything here is exactly the way it is in the Master Game rule book. The only 2 differences are the house rules that I made. So, you know, thought I would put this out there with you. That's how you do stealing for the most part. There are further instances for double steals, triple steals, double steals where the base stealers are, other modifications to make. I just wanted to get some stealing into the game, you know what I mean? And this is a good way to do it. So guys, that's all I got for this one. Just a little quick hit on APBA and a little homebrew I'm doing here. So, this is to go with the basic game. You've got a page and a half of rules for the basic game, and then you've got this if you want to add base stealing to it. And it's really not that difficult to grasp. I mean, once you get to learn the cards, once you learn how the game is played and you're used to it, this is a very easy step to add a little bit more depth to the basic game for APBA, for APBA. So that's it, guys. This is Chris, strat-o-matic Delaware. Again, like the video, give it the thumbs up if you did. Subscribe to the channel if you've not done so already, and I thank you so much for those of you who have. Hit the little dinger bell thingy so that way you know whenever content is uploaded. Share me with your friends, and guys, this is Chris, strat-o-matic Delaware. Keep on rolling.